Every morning, Miguel and Holly reveal Charlotte's deepest and darkest secrets.
It's Queen City Confessions with Miguel and Holly. Hits 96.1.
If you want to get your confession in, just send it to us via text. You remain anonymous. Put the word hits with your message and send it to 96893.
Here's the first Queen City confession. I told my coworkers I have terrible hearing, so they'd feel comfortable whispering around me. Little do they know, I catch everything. The latest tea, I just found out that two coworkers in completely different departments have been hooking up in one of their cars in the parking garage during lunch. It's been going on for months.
What?
They're so careful about hiding it, but I overheard them whispering, making plans. Do I feel bad? Nope. But if you're going to whisper at work, you're basically inviting me to listen.
Why are you this way?
But I'm kind of not mad at it.
No, Miguel would absolutely do this. I mean, Miguel's like going to go tell everybody now that he can't hear, which is a little true. I mean, we've been in radio so long, the headphones, I truly can't hear, but that means I actually can't hear you whispering. So, wow, you know all the tea.
I would love that. I'm curious, what's the biggest office drama you've ever run into? Like two coworkers having time in their car during lunch? Or what's sort of the most, let's say, unethical life hack that you have? Like this person saying, I tell everybody I can't hear, so they whisper around me.
That is unethical.
Call us up, 1-844-HIT-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text hits in your message to 96893.
Here's the next Queen City confession. My baby sister told me she saved over $100,000. I think I've got maybe $600 in savings, and I feel so ashamed.
Don't feel ashamed.
Yeah.
How do you know until you know or learn or whatever? Like, I guess maybe it's just your wake-up call to maybe get with someone to teach you how to save.
And here's the thing. I knew nothing about saving, and it wasn't until I went through one horrible moment when I was 29, 30, that I said, okay, I need to get my stuff together because I can't be living like I'm 21, just carefree. And so maybe this is your wake-up call to start that process. But don't feel ashamed because everyone starts at different points.
Absolutely.
Here's the last Queen City confession. I'm getting married this fall, and I just got the ick for my fiance. I walked in on him cleaning out his belly button with a Q-tip, and then he sniffed it. Sniffed it. I can't unsee it. Can you please ask the Miguel and Holly fam on how they've gotten over an ick? Is it possible?
Listen, if this is what's being like, well, maybe we shouldn't get married, there might be something deeper. When you marry someone, you got to marry that whole person with all their grossness, okay?
Yeah.
Even with my ex-husband, I used to trim his toenails and dig out the gunk.
Save that.
Listen, humans are humans, and they're going to human. Bodily functions and all. Like, I'm not saying you got to do it in front of each other all the time, but like, you have to understand, like, this is an actual human person. I'm sure that you do some questionable things. Maybe you don't think it's questionable, but maybe somebody else, if they saw you in a private moment, would be like, ew. Like, really, you gotta lead with some empathy here. What might you do that someone else might raise an eyebrow at? Give this man some grace. And if you can't, you really might not be marrying him for the right reasons.
Well, let's sort of all pile in. What is...
Why would you do this?
I mean, we're here. Why not?
I know. Go ahead.
What do you do in private that would give someone an ick? That's also radio appropriate.
All of us the ick by making us listen to it.
Pretty much. We're all going to get the ick for each other. But that's why we're the Miguel and Holly fam. We're going to ick it together.
Fam. We all fam in the club.
Right. Call us up. 1-844-HIT-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text us. Put the word hits with your message and send it to 96893.
We'll take your icky calls next.